I know, super late stream, but um, I thank you for your time and patience. I was a little bit busier today, and what I was doing took a lot longer than I thought would go on. So, let's go down the card, shall we? First up, we're gonna go with the YouTube matches. First up is Giselle Shaw and Lady Frost. This is going to be a fun match. I'm very excited for this one. Lady Frost and Giselle Shaw are having a hell of a rivalry so far, so I'm really looking forward to this match. However, I don't want to see either of these two. Oh, you're still up, Jared. Wow, thanks. I don't want to see any of these people lose or these two lose, but I'm gonna go with Lady Frost. I'm pulling for Lady Frost, and I will continue to pull for Lady Frost until she is knockout champion or X Division champion because she is fucking awesome. Next is the next YouTube match is Matt Tavin and Mike Bennett versus Rich Swann and Willie Mack. This is also going to be a very fun match. I'm really looking forward to this one. I said that twice. Um, Rich Swann and Willie Mack versus Matt Taven and Mike Bennett. These two have had two different matches, and both times, uh, both were really awesome. So seeing it live on a pay per view, I'm really here for it. Who I think is going to win? I think it's going to be Rich Swann and Willie Mack. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. I think it's going to be Rich Swann and Willie Mack. Next is the Jonah versus PCO. Okay, so Jonah is a monster and PCO isn't human. So this is going to be a clash of beasts, and I am 100% here for it. This is going to be a fantastic match. That is a little too bright. Hold on. My whole face is turning pale. There we go. That works. I don't know why it was that bright. PCO versus Jonah. This is going to be a good match, and I expect to get very physical. I'm going with PCO. I think PCO will score Jonah's first loss. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling anyways. I don't know. Jonah's on a tear up lately, so it could go either way. But I think I'm gonna go with PCO. Up next is Eddie Edwards versus Rhino. After Eddie Edwards did his thing at No Surrender, he has had a target on his back by the whole Impact locker room. And Rhino is second up to divvy up the pain. First, it was Steve Macklin, and Steve Macklin got caught with kendo sticks. Now, Rhino's chance, and he says he's going to rip Eddie in half. I have no idea how to predict this one, but I think it'll be Rhino. I think Rhino is going to win. I know, crazy, right? I didn't think I would pick Rhino either, but I don't know. But it might be Eddie Edwards. I don't know. I'm a little iffy on that one. I don't know. Oh well. Next are the Oh wait, no. One last that's not a championship match, but it should be the main event. Is Alex Shelley is returning to face Jay White. Yes, Alex Shelley is returning to face Jay White. Now, if you have someone return to face Jay White, you don't want them to lose on their first match back, right? Right? I don't know. This is a hard one to pick because Jay White is one of the best in the world. Alex Shelley, one of the best in the world. This is a pay-per-view. This isn't a $10 pay-per-view match. This is a $40 pay-per-view match, but you're getting it for 10. You're getting it for 5 if you're on YouTube. And you get it for free if you're on Fite and you have a code that you can win by doing these little competitions on Twitter. Or you can share your own Fite code to your Twitter followers and have them sign up using your code, and you get credits, which can be purchased for the pay-per-view, which is what I did last time to do the alternate commentary with Tracy Brooks, Tara, and SoCal Val. I did that again this time, but this time I actually paid. So yeah, my prediction, Alex Shelley. Hands down, Alex Shelley is going to win this. It's just not a question in my mind. He's going to win this. Unless something happens with Bullet Club and it causes him a victory. I don't know. But I do think we're going down the line of Bullet Club versus the Motor City Machine Guns, which is going to be a fun match. I'm excited for it. Next is Deonna Purrazzo's Champ Challenge. We get this is her, I want to say fifth one, and we have no idea who it's going to be. I honestly don't know who it's going to be anymore. Every time I think it's going to be a returning talent to take the title, I think, okay, cool, yeah, this name works. But then they have a booking that night, or they're not coming that night, or they want to keep making Deonna's tag titles or type championships matter, so they send in these young promising talents to try their best at Deonna. I'm gonna buy another mic. This is stupid. But anyways, so yeah, that was I'm gonna go with Deonna Purrazzo retaining her championships, unless Tony Khan sends a Ring of Honor contender to Deonna Purrazzo to get back the title that is technically his now. So I don't know, it's up in the air. I mean, this match happened. This match is now happening live, and Tony Khan made that announcement to everyone on Wednesday. So this is a fresh match for Deonna. So it tossed out the whole guest books out the window. So I don't know who's going to show up, and that's just why it's so fun. Up next, Jake Something versus Trey Miguel. I'm 100% going for Jake Something. It's his time. Trey Miguel has been a hell of a champion, but Jake Something has fought for this. He has pushed for this. He has clawed for this. He is going for this, and I am 100% behind Jake Something. I want to see him as X Division champion. He can go like a motherfucker, and I would love to see him as X Division champion. Up next is the tag team title match. Bullet Club representing the Good Brothers representing the Bullet Club versus VBD, Joe Doring, and Eric Young. This is going to be a violent match. I know I put violent, right? This is going to be a violent match. I think the Good Brothers are going to retain, but it might throw a curveball and have VBD win. But if I were to go for it, I would think Good Brothers are going to win this one. Mandy Leon might show up to Impact Sacrifice to challenge Deonna Purrazzo for Ring of Honor Women's World Championship. Yeah, I think Mandy Leon is gonna show up. That's a good possibility. Up next, the Knockouts Tag Team Championships. We're finally getting this match. We're finally getting this match. So fun. Okay, so the Inspiration versus the Influence. This match is 3 months in the making. I'm still going with Team Inspiration. They are doing a great job as tag team champions, and I think caught you late, Cody. Good to see you again. Oh, thanks, Terrence. I know I promised you guys that I wouldn't be late, but what I was doing currently, and then I was helping out a friend. So I'm on now, and I will reshare this in the morning when tag all my good followers. So yeah, I am going with the Inspiration. I think the Inspiration are on a good run right now, and they can go they can go farther. Although the Influence have fought hard too, so I don't know. This is interesting, especially with Caleb as a storyline. I think Caleb is going to cost the Inspiration the titles, though. Next is Mickie James versus Tasha Steelz. This is going to be a fun match, but we've already seen the outcome at No Surrender. We're going to watch to see if it's a different outcome at Sacrifice, but I still think it's going to be Mickie James retaining. I don't see Tasha Steelz winning this. Right now, Mickie James is being a hell of a promoter, doing good job with media calls and media jobs and flying around the states to promote Impact Wrestling. So right now she's a great media person to hold the title. But I don't know. Tasha Steelz could be a very contestant champion. So I'm very excited to see this match. I don't know how it's going to go down. I don't know what's going to happen, but I am going to watch it and I'm going to enjoy it. Up next, finally, last match, Moose versus Heath for the Impact World Championship. Oh, okay. So here's the thing about this. A lot of people are like saying, "Oh yeah, you have this jam-stacked card, but then you have Heath versus Moose." And I'm like, Heath is pretty awesome. Like, he's a former champion in WWE. So, and then they're saying, "Oh yeah, that's not a main event. That's not a main event." I'm like, okay, sure, maybe not, but you do realize that if Impact is thinking that you're not going to be that impressed with it, you know they probably have something up their sleeve. But it could just be another match to have Moose look credible till he has a real threat as a challenger. Right now, Moose doesn't have that many threats. If Heath is Heath a threat to Moose? Possibly. It depends on his night. But yeah, I'm going with Moose. Moose will retain. Heath will win Impact World Championship. I would be okay with it. I would be okay with Matt Cardona. I would be okay with Heath. But if Heath does win, Moose won't let him stand afterwards. He'll be carried out as champion. But okay, so that's the end of that. I really look forward to your comments, your feed. Jared doing all his retains. I'll do that real quick. I gotta get some sleep too. I gotta be up early to go shopping. Hi, Cody. Gizelle Shaw will win. That's his choice. OGK will win. That's his choice. PCO will win. That's his choice. Rhino will. Oh wait, I said PCO. Rhino will win. Yes. Alex Shelley will win. Yes. Tama Tonga might show up to cost Jay White. Possibly. Deonna Purrazzo will retain. Yes. Mandy Leone might show up to Impact. Already talked about that. Trey Miguel will retain. Oh, I hope not. Violent by Design will win World Impact Tag Team Championship. Yes. No. Maybe. Caught you late, Cody. Good to see you again. Oh, good to see you too, Terrence. The Inspiration will retain, and Caleb with a K will join them. Yeah, I think that's where the storyline is going. Caleb is going to cost someone the match tomorrow. Mickie James will retain. I'm pretty sure Mickie James is retaining. Heath will win Impact World Championship. Yes, possibly. Or Moose will retain. 85%. Josh Alexander needs to return at Impact Sacrifice. See, I was thinking he was going to return, but he did a video on Twitter saying he's still in Canada, chilling with his wife and kids. So, I mean, if he wants to be a family man and if the visa issue is legit, then maybe he is not showing up at Sacrifice. I don't know, but we do miss him. And if he watches this, just let you know that we still want you as Impact World Champion. And that's all I can say on the matter. I really hope you're doing well, doing good, and keeping stress free. Thank you for watching, and enjoy Sacrifice tomorrow. Bye.